confirmation on that. Thanks very much for that. Gold doesn't look like it's going. Well, I don't know. It's already it's up. Crude, however, I don't know. I think we've seen the spike already up there to shake everybody out. But crude is really, this is a very, very big move, and I'm not what we just got above the. We've been making lots of little double tops and then blowing through them. This is a much larger decline though here that we've got since what 6:15 or so. So I've been looks like it does look like it's only congestion. Look at us go up here. We got through that 85 level without a problem. That was about halfway back in the entire decline that we had from the high up there at 86.10. Let me just crude seems to be going up without much resistance. I mean, we're seeing small amounts of resistance, but then it's just blowing through. And after the big move yesterday, again, I mean, sort of following through again. I don't know. It's looking. Whoa! Again. All the offers lifted. All of the offers lifted there again. Well, I mean, from overnight to this morning, it's really been a huge rise already. We've got the opening coming up again in this just below this prior high, this 86 even area. If we get through that, it might just well, it's tell you what, above that 8610 area, enter a unit. That's at a new high, 86. What would that be? 11, 8611. Enter a unit at 11 above. This is kind of more of a gut feel thing for me than anything else. The way we've come up, no trouble getting through that 85 level at all. And not only that, we just kind of ripped through the offers. And this congestion that we're in right now is extremely narrow, or rather shallow, which would normally indicate there's more to it. Thing is, we're so close to that prior high there. What I'm thinking is that we might get a blast before the open, and that just keeps going. And then once we get to the 8 a.m. spot, when a lot of the boxes get turned on, okay, here we are. We're starting to come up here. Question is whether or not we get through the 10 area or not. Our stop's going to have to be down in the low 90s on this, so it's almost a 20 tick, just about a 20 tick stop for this. Holy smoke! Whoa, we are filled. Okay, we're filled. Put your stop in right down there at 91. Whoa, popped up some more. Stop down at 91. Get your stop in at 91 for. What do we have? Tell you what. I don't know. If we come back down here, some. I think we want to give this plenty of room, because look at the way this look at the way this thing has gone up there through that. No problem at all up to 20, 22. Gosh, maybe this is going to take off again. Tell you what, enter above the current high. Enter a second unit. Pay 23 on a second unit. Pay 23 on a second unit above the current high. I think what we're doing is we're going to get looks like we're getting a rally into the 8 a.m. spot here, and if we get that, it could. I mean, we've look at the 6 o'clock from around 6 a.m. this morning. That sort of giant move up, or not giant, but the large move up of over almost 80 ticks, 70, 80 ticks or so. I think that's what we're looking at here. We've got a bit more congestion though in the sideways stuff. Oh, we're through. Okay, we're through. We're filled on the second unit. Whoa! Tell you what. Put stop the second unit right now. Pardon me. Stop for the second unit right down there at 13. Stop for the second unit at 13. Bump the stop up. Actually, stop both stops. Put both stops up at 13. Stop at 13 for both units. And great move up. Tell you what. Bring your stop up to break even. What am I thinking? We want our stop up at break even. This is check out the way this is ripping through the offers, and only congesting a little bit. Only retracing just a little bit. This is like a microcosm of what we've seen on the larger scale since the low yesterday. This is surprisingly, it's kind of a surprisingly big move up, and from the low yesterday, yesterday morning, late yesterday morning, this is just. I mean, when the Europeans came in, I was saying that they're going to find themselves in the 83 handle or thereabouts, but and which is kind of a surprise, I guess. But I had no idea that we were going to be up another 3 handles when they got done with it. When Asia and Europe got done with it. But man, look at this thing, and it looks like there is more behind it. I don't know if this is adding or if this is initiating, or because it doesn't really look like that. Like it stops. Doesn't really feel like it stops. Tell you what, bring your stop up a little bit more, a few more ticks, as long as it's below that 22 area, maybe 20, 19, 20. Bring your stop up to 19 or 20, so that way there's at least a few ticks in this to cover transaction costs. Pardon me, in case we are, we're done as we, come into towards the open here. Tell you what. It literally looks like, check this out, another iceberg. We just went above, enter a third unit, folks, above the current high, just at 36, enter a third unit up there. This is check out the way there was each time we get to these levels where we're stopping, there are clearly resting or iceberg type orders there that stop and absorb all the buying. But we only back off a little bit and we hold the prior levels, so that's a very good structure. What we're seeing is very good structure of support and resistance holding itself in place. And that means generally that it's well enough followed with real money participation that we can we can think it. Okay, right back up to the high. Through. Okay, we're filled on the third unit. Filled on the third unit, bump your stop up to 3 units. Oh man, we just keep going up here. We keep going up. Wow. Okay, bring your stop up now to, where was that last spot in there? Bring your stop up to 28. Stop up to 28. Stop up to 28. Give ourselves some more money in this. A little bit more money in this. Wow, this thing just keeps on going. This is looking like this could be a giant. When we open up this morning, when 8 a.m., when most of the boxes get turned on, most of the machines come into this, this is going to like swarm all over this. I suspect we'll probably back off some, but whoa, we go again. Could be wrong about it, but the play on the downside just doesn't look okay. There we get a flat line. We've got a iceberg order there that we just got a pile done there, a few hundred done there at the 40 level. I don't know if we go back down again. Obviously, we're gonna get fished out of this. Feel kind of foolish having my inclination is this is going up. Back again to 40. Okay, we're getting we're getting buying coming in here again. Go through. Okay, all that stuff at 40. Whoever's the motion to move this thing down has failed. I think no problem. I mean, we're lifting offers here. We are lifting offers. This is yeah, this is going up. This is going up again. Tell you what, this time, right away, bring your stop up to what is that? 35. Bring your stop up to 35 right now. That way we've got a little bit more in this, and let's play this hard. Above the current high. I don't know if this is really. Let's see where you stop at 39. Yeah, above the current high, and enter a third unit. I mean, pardon me. Enter a block. Enter a first unit of a second block. Enter a first unit of a second block. If this breaks, if it goes down here, we get stopped out. And we cancel the order above, or maybe it goes back up again. But this, I mean, we're already through halfway back this entire decline, which should have followed through to go back down again, and should have held below where we, this 52 area. Pay 53 for a unit up above. Pay 53 for a unit. Go ahead. Pay 53. If we get up there again, go through. If it double tops, well, let's see. Well, if it double tops, yeah. Okay, we're at 53. Stop on that's going to be down at 39. Put a stop for that first unit at 39, and leave the stop on the consolidated first block of 3 units at 35. So we're working 2 stops here. We're working a stop for a first unit at 39, and we're working the consolidated stop for the first block of 3 units down at 35. This thing doesn't feel like it's going down. It feels like all that's happened is what we've done is we've shaken out some weak stuff, and we'll soon find out, I guess, if we come down and fish our stop. Okay, you see we're below halfway back on this move up from 30 up to 52, and this last little decline here that came up that got to 50. I guess we should have had our stop maybe at 50. Well, 54 would have been filled also. Maybe a double. I don't know. That's like 3 ticks above that 52 level. Pardon me. Well. This again. This is the largest consolidative bit that we've seen since this down to that 30 level is the biggest consolidation bit that we have seen. Well, since I've been looking at this morning, and really I guess since the initial overnight consolidation after its first move. Okay, up again we go. New high. We might get a chance. Tell you what. Bring your stop. Bring a stop on this first unit. Bring it up to 44, just beneath that last spot there. I don't think we're not risking anywhere near as much on it. We're risking 10 ticks, big deal at this point for this, and I'm not quite sure if we want to be moving the overall stop up yet. If we come up here and get through this high, though, the question is whether or not we're going to double top up here, and then if we get up here and we double top and start to break again, we'll probably end up pitching the whole thing. If, however, we if we're able to continue to go up, then I think that we're in a serious, leg upwards that could be larger than the initial leg that we've had in this, which would be a lot larger. I mean, 2-3 times the size, meaning potentially a $6, $7, $8 day. Getting us back up to, I mean, we could get, I mean, who says we can't? Maybe we'll get as far as 90. That's good, that's 3.5 handles from where we are. Okay, we keep going. We keep going. We are just feeding on anything that's resting. Excuse me. We are feeding on anything that's resting up there. We are through it. We are through that 68 prior high now from earlier this morning, just before 8 o'clock. We are through that high up there. Okay, now, tell you what, above the current high, pay 75. Pay 75 for a second unit. In this second block, we're going to add a second unit, and man, we're going to have a close stop once we get done with that. Let's see, probably be in the low 60s, I think. We don't want to give away the money that we've got on the first block. We want to try to manage this second block a little bit separately. If we, such as it is. Okay, we're filled on the second second unit. Okay, enter a stop. Stop for the second unit at 61. They're at 61. At 61, and move the stop on the first unit of the second block up to 61 also. So we got to stop for 2 units at 61, and keep going. Tell you what, bring the stop for the first block. Sitting down there at 35. Bring it on up to 44. Man, it just keeps going. It just keeps going. Wow. Great. Great. Bring a stop on that first block up to 49. Bring it up to 49. A bit closer here. If we can manage to get 2 blocks in place on this. I want to see if we can add a third unit in this thing. We just came up and traded through the third unit's a little bit close to our last add there at 75. Oh, lift all the offers. All the offers just ripped, gone. And but we're right back. Oh, we got buying. We had buying coming in there to take out. And just got back up to 84, but right back again to the offer right back again there at 83, but down. But now we're paying 82. We got 82. We got a floor in this. This is going higher, folks. This is going higher. Wow. Wow. Well, okay. If we get through, and if we can get through even up here, heaven help anybody who's short. If we get through the 80s. The 87 even area, and that looks like exactly where we're coming to. Wow. Bid. Right straight through all that stuff up above the current high. I'll pay 95 for a third unit. 95 for a third unit. It's far enough away from our other stuff so that we shouldn't have any problem at all in there. Shouldn't have any problem at all. Tell you what, bring your stop for the second block. Bring it up to 74. Bring it up to 74. Wow. Tell you what, bring a stop for the first block of up to 61. Bring it all the way up to 61. And that way it's a little bit, I'm looking at, halfway back spots and junk like that, and prior support resistance. 74 is probably too close, but, I want to have a consolidated level that's right around break even, so this profit, break even for the first 2 units there, first 2 units of the second block, so that way there's a profit on the first unit, even if there's if it's just about break even on that second unit there at from 75, there's at least a profit on that first unit of almost 20 ticks, or just about 20 ticks after transaction costs. So that's why 74. And we got a good profit on that first block of trades. We got a great profit on that now. And if we can manage to get a good profit on this second block, this is going to be a huge morning. Haven't seen a really good morning like this for a long time, and we like it. We want more. Why not? Excuse me. This looks like it's okay. This is the deepest move that we've had since starting up here from 86.30. That's a good rise. Check that out. We did come up. We've come up, 60 ticks, 65 ticks almost. Very good move upwards in the last 12 minutes. Very good move upwards. So that's wow. Great. Now, seen lots of algo action also trying to sell this, and that's what we like about us. We want to see. We want to see algos coming in, being the other side, and getting lifted, showing us that there is real money trade rather than the ping pong between stop levels of where people who are playing against the machines end up getting constantly ripped one side then the other and getting stopped out. And speaking of which, we might get stopped out here on this now as we get lower down here. I might have put that up too close, folks. That 74 might be too close for all this. We've already had real luck earlier in not getting stopped out down there at 28. That was really luck. I was wrong. We probably should have covered that earlier and taken the profit on that, but rather than letting it go the way it did, that was a real. With hindsight, it looks like it was a real gamble. At the time, it didn't, until we got that last blast down. I thought that we would probably, back off maybe as far as the 40 level, but I sure as heck didn't expect it to drop, right on down into the low 30s like that. And I wanted to give it enough room, but man, we gave it a lot of room, and it was just simply luck that we still have that first block. Okay, now looks like we might come down here and get stopped out of these two units here. We'll have a profit on the first unit of that second block. The second one will be a one tick loser or so, depending on where you got filled, and of course transaction costs. Ooh, but look, check this out. It is popping back up here. I think that that downtick there to 77 was it. We've had good buying, and it just comes right up through this. Right up through. Do we get through? We're back up to we're through. Okay, we got, forget about the lower lows and lower highs. We now got, we're right back. Oh, we're taking it out. We just got filled. Okay, third unit filled. Bump your stop up to 3 units on that second block. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, we got two blocks in place. All right. Wow. Okay, bring your stop on the second. Do we really wanna? Yeah, I think we do. We want to give ourselves. But how much above that do we want to get? Yeah. Oh. Blasting high here. Tell you what, but bring your stop on the first block. Bring it on up to 74. So we got both units, both blocks, with a stop at 74. Look at this thing blast higher here. Okay, bring it on up a little more here. What was our last low? Our last low was bring it up a few ticks. 70, 76. Just a few ticks. We got 2 full blocks in place in this thing, and it is roaring higher. Great job. I mean, we got what? I don't know. So we got almost a handle on 2 blocks in place. Consolidated. Wow. And all the offers just got ripped. All of the offers just got ripped. We're bidding through the offers here, folks. The offers are getting lifted by the buying power that is in this. All the selling pressure is basically disappearing, and it is a buying power market in this. Great job. We got 2 full blocks in place. We haven't been able to do this, early in the morning like this. Gosh, we're still in the first half hour. We're already up a huge. Come back. This is starting to. I should have. This is really. The character of this thing is now. I mean, I should have recognized it up there at the 88 even failure. That sharp move back is just now. If we get back much more than that, from the 04 high down to this, upper 60s. Yeah, we're more than that now. This is. I don't know. We get down here beneath the low. It should turn right around and go back up again. We got that 43 number in the prior 30 area to deal with, and I don't know. We could get down to with as far up as we've come on this, we could get down to our 04 stop real fast, it's not. We're not seeing the same kind of the buy-in power in this. It's gone. It's finished. For the moment, maybe it's it may mean that we got to back off here more before it comes back in again. But on such a giant move upwards from from what 82.10 or so yesterday afternoon. Gosh, I mean, this is a good 6-handle rally, and we're at the end of it, or we're at the top of it rather. We are at the top of this rally, and it could come back a long ways and pretty much eviscerate the entire profit that we've got in this bloody well thing just in a retracement, which we haven't really seen a big one yet. A big back down. We got to hold this half area here. We're coming right down to it. Oh man, we blasted through it. Okay, we got to cover this. Okay, folks. Start peel your position off. Peel it off as units, like a first unit. 3-2-1 traders. Start selling threes until you're flat. Same thing true with. Start peeling off the positions, folks. This is not good down here. This is going to go lower. We got more. This is a very big type of bit that we got happening in here. I'm afraid this is going to be it's just going to keep going, and so make sure you got everything. Get out of everything because we really don't want to get down there beneath the quarter, and make sure you get your stop out down beneath. Get your stop out beneath because you don't want to get filled on the downside down there. You should be out of everything here because it looks like we're going to try to come down here and get through the quarter, and I don't know, maybe we get down there through that. Maybe we want to be getting short. Well, we had 2 full blocks in place. Good job. We did not. I can't believe I let this thing come back. 70 ticks? Unbelievable. I should have recognized it up there when we failed at 88 even, that the character of this thing was really demonstrably different, and we should have covered a lot earlier than this. Having 2 full blocks in place though is something you kind of want to exploit and let it go, but I guess I got kind of seduced by that, having a large enough position with a big move in it to not get out of the profit early enough, and that's something not really something you want to do. But great profit for everybody. I mean, everybody's got a fantastic morning already, so we're delighted with that. But it looks like I don't know. Maybe we're going to come back down here. We're going to have to look towards getting